All right. Happy Sunday to each and every one of you. Hope everybody is or had a good weekend. Not sure who you're rooting for. Football wise, I actually didn't watch any of the games. Um, but whoever you're rooting for, I guess it's the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots will be playing in the Super Bowl. I don't even know what Super Bowl this is. I have not followed football the entire season. I've been too busy working, grinding, hustling, building. Y'all come on in. But if you live in Atlanta, congratulations. So if you live in the New England area, congratulations. Super Bowl 51. Thank you so much, Yadira. And Latasha. Shout out to y'all. April, I guess we'll decide to sit in when she gets good and ready, because y'all know how she do. Hey Jennifer. I guess we have a couple of things too. If y'all could do me a favor too, here's April.
Hi.
With her new cut and her earrings and her face beat.
My face is not beat.
It's not beat?
No, I just have on lipstick.
Well, that's your natural beauty then.
That's right. Hi, guys. I don't have to do much to my hair, but just like spray it and go like that. And that's it.
So you ain't got to worry about me messing it up.
She's going to clean it up for me tomorrow. Look, the middle is still kind of long. It was long. It just shriveled up so much. The shrinkage was real, boo. So how's everybody? If you're in Cali, yo, the rain is insane.
Let the rain come down. This is your weather, though. You love the rain.
I love the rain.
What you like to do during the rain?
I can't say.
You like to cuddle?
I do like to cuddle.
You like to kiss and hug?
Hi, what are we talking about today, man?
We're going to talk about a few things, because when you cut your hair, I saw that there were a number of women who were really excited for you.
Aww.
And who also talked about their hair.
Sanders.
And they were asking you what kind of challenges you were having with your hair.
The challenges that I was having with my hair was because I keep it in twists so much. When I took the twist out this one time, I had a light patch like right here. So even though I had good, healthy, thick hair, and when you pulled it out, it was out to here. So it would have been nice but I don't feel like straightening it. I don't want no perm, whatever. So I was trying to wear it short, but it was real light. So everything would be cute except for right here. And I just got sick of it.
It was making you a little self-conscious, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little self-conscious. Could you let me freaking
I'm asking you, yeah, we're having a conversation.
I can tell them what I need to tell them.
Go ahead, just talk.
Oh my God, you get on my nerves with that. And so
how's that getting on your nerve? I'm asking you a question. You are sitting next to me.
If I wanted to tell them I was self-conscious, I would tell them when I get good and ready.
But what? Just go ahead.
It's my story. Don't
finish your story. Just finish your story.
And just be quiet.
No, I'm not going to be quiet. You're sitting here. We're on the thing. This is what we do.
But you don't let me get to what I need to get to. You so busy trying to prove what, and you feel self-conscious.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to prove a point.
All right,
I'm asking you a question.
I was at work one day, and I could feel the sun beaming right on the spot, and the barber was right next to me. I said, "You know what? I want to get my hair cut." So I had the haircut picture in my phone. So I said, "I want this," and she was like, "Let's do it." And that was it. It took all of 20 minutes to do, and that's it. I don't have to ask for permission. It's my hair.
Wait, who said you had to ask for permission?
No, some people were like, "What your husband gonna say? Did you tell your husband?" Hello, this is my head. So that's how it happens. And now it'll grow in, healthy. I can start all over. I just wanted to keep this. I really want a mohawk, so I'm going to let it grow. I'm going to get a mohawk. I saw some girl today with blue hair. I already wanted mine blue, so I'm going to get it blue at some point, but not in a nice mohawk, probably, and changing up the colors. It feels so good and liberating. It's raining. I don't have to run and cover my head. I take a shower now, and the water just cascades down my face.
See, you didn't have a problem with me just saying cascades.
Well, since you just gotta talk, I'm just piggybacking off what you say. You just don't know how to be quiet sometimes.
Why would I be quiet? I don't need to be quiet.
So I love it. I absolutely love
Darla
it.
Goodman says she's like the short haircut. You look
Thank
beautiful.
you. And I don't know what took me so long. I was gonna cut it anyway, but I was gonna go straight to locks, but I ain't thinking about them locks right now. I'm gonna just enjoy it short and parts and no parts and color it and don't color it, and we'll see.
Julius Ross, what's up, J.
Hi,
Ross?
April Isaac. I know he get on my nerve. Oof.
Yeah, listen. I ain't get on your nerve when I took you to dinner last night. I ain't get on your nerve when I took you shopping earlier today. So you got to take the good with the bad.
Your pats on the back.
Ain't no pats on the back. I'm just saying you got to take the good, the bad with the ugly. It's all a part of the package. Well, you know what? I was gonna stay home tonight and cuddle with you in this rainy weather. I'm going out. I need a drink.
You don't drink, so
double tonic and cranberry. That's a real drink.
So that's it. And I see it's so nice and healthy now. I'm excited about it. The boys love it.
The boys?
Yeah,
Royce
son.
and Ross?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. April Isaac said, I cut mine too. It feels better.
Yes. I feel lighter. I feel better. Who's Tiffany Fowler? Hi. So, that's about
Julius
it.
Ross said he loves the hair too. April.
Thank you, Julius. I miss you, Julius.
I know.
You should just
Julius
stop by
used to come through and shoot some stuff for us, and he
dropped us like a hot potato.
Julius said it's zesty.
I like that.
Because you're zesty.
I am zesty. That is a good word.
You are. That is.
Thank you, Julius.
You know what? That is exactly. He hit it right on the head with your zesty ass.
I like it, Julius. That's my new name, Zest.
How is everybody? We miss y'all. I miss y'all. I can't speak for April.
Hi.
I miss y'all.
I miss you too. I'm busy.
But that's the point. I was going to tell them. They'd be like, when y'all going live? When y'all going to make a video?
Yo, he got to check in with me. He can't just be saying we going live. I got things to do. I get 1.5 days off, literally. I get off so late on Friday. I sleep all day Saturday. And I have the afternoon on Saturday and a little bit of Sunday. My call time is 5:12? That means I got to be up by 3:30. Showered and dressed by 4:30. No, by 4:15, I need to be out the door to get to work downtown by 5:12. That 5:12 on Monday is no joke. It is no joke. And it's going to rain tomorrow. So I say that to say 15-hour days. I don't see them. I come home. It's late at night. Don't be putting no camera on. I'm trying to go right to sleep for the next 5:12 a.m., call time. And then I go away Wednesday. We're going on location for 10 days. So I'm going to be gone.
Did you tell them what show you work on?
They know I'm on Ballers. They
know. So tell them, April is a set costumer. She works on Ballers on HBO. Big up to her because she made it happen. Why you pointing at me?
Because you like to tell my story. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
I'm bigging you up. Yeah, you worked hard. You hustled. You went from a little bit of nothing to a whole lot of something.
I sure
you made that happen in short.
Like,
you made it happen in short order. Right.
I was a PA for my girlfriend's movie, Beyond the Lights, which was first called Blackbird, and we had to change the name to Beyond the Lights. Grown ass woman, a PA, but what you need me to go pick up and do, and I did it. 4 years later, I am a set costumer with principles, no more background. I am handling the main characters, dressing them, fixing, running, steaming, but it's so much fun. And I'm on Ballers, HBO, with Dwayne Johnson and JD Washington and the rest of them, Dule and Omar, and it is a fun cast. My favorite person is Joe. Joe is hilarious. That's Spencer's best friend on Ballers. He's hilarious. I'm telling you, he makes the day. When he come on set, it's a fun day. But JD, I'm very close to JD. I love him. Everybody's cool. The clothes are amazing. We get to buy whatever, like they are fresh dressed. There is nothing cheap about that. Every t-shirt, I see the prices. Like it's a very high-end show. It's called Ballers for a reason. So they need to, they have to dress like ballers. And with that comes designer everything. So it's fun.
Also has a dual meaning. Ballers as in sports football players.
Right.
And ballers as in high-end.
High-end because...
God dang it, I just figured that out.
They got $50-60 million contracts. They not shopping at Target. They, everything is... Especially JD. JD and Reggie has the nicest stuff. I've never seen shoes, and and even the women that are on there, it's insane. It's insane, but it's so much
Latasha
fun.
said that's motivation for me. So yeah, Latasha, listen, if you hustle hard, you can make anything happen.
And I was impressed. I knew what happened, and I don't mind taking a step back to get a step forward. And my step back got me so, like, I'm here. I started really here. I mean, PA to here. I'm in there.
So the hustle is real.
The hustle is real, and I don't have no problem. Just hustle. You will get there. So, and I'm on a huge show. I mean,
no, Ballers is one of the biggest shows on TV.
On HBO. It is.
Well, on cable TV, whatever, broadcast.
Budget, no expense, type show. Our caterers, everything. I mean, it's really fun. I am so blessed and so excited. I have a terrific designer, costume designer, Tiffany. She from Jersey. What's up?
Okay, can we get into some questions?
But she's amazing. And,
okay.
God is good.
Congratulations to you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, so Lori Gissendaner, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, Lori, but Lori says, how do you deal with a spouse that's not affectionate at all? We both grew up without it, so he feels it's unnecessary, and I feel it's a need. So how do you deal with a spouse that's not affectionate?
Well, here's the thing. Does he mind if you're affectionate to him? Is it like, oh, get off of me? Or they'll accept it. They just not going to give it back. Now, if they don't give it back, then you have to maybe kind of just, figure something out. But if he's willing to accept it, still be who you are. Because he's not as maternal as I am. I'm a only child.
But that's maternal. That's not affection. I'm very affectionate.
Not as much as me.
Okay.
I have it more because I got it more. And I understand. So if you didn't get it, you don't know how to do it. So that's going to have to be something that you guys learn to do maybe together. If you're yearning for it, say, I know we both didn't get it, but can we, just show me a little affection. Just say I need it. Just because I wasn't given it doesn't mean I don't need it.
That's a conversation, though.
That's a conversation you have to have. And, you may have to teach them or teach her, baby steps, couple of hugs and, cuddling and maybe watch TV or whatever. But it comes very natural to me because my grandmother was
she showed you a lot of affection.
Nurturing and affectionate. So that's all I know. I'm a hug, give me a kiss type of girl with my kids, with my husband.
Your dad was very affectionate too.
And all this controversy about parents kissing on the mouth. As soon as I saw my dad, he's got bigger lips than me. So he would always just, to the day he died, I said that before, like there's nothing wrong with that. There's no incest. If you don't think like that, like it's your dad, So, that's all. I think you guys should really talk about it, but if it's going to cause an issue, then, you guys have to figure out how to take
So
baby
hold on.
steps
Lori
into
said
starting.
he accepts it. He's very verbal about his love for me, but a cuddle here and there is very needed. So he'll accept it, but she wants it back. It seems like that's, hey, Kaz, that's where the issue is for her.
Well, maybe just keep doing it. Don't overdo it. And maybe you never know. One day he'll be like, okay, well, let me give it back. But you can't force somebody to do it. You would want it to be natural.
But it's a conversation. You got to let somebody what your needs are in a relationship.
Yeah, but also you can tell me I want to kiss more. That doesn't mean I'm going to kiss you all the time. You got to let me grow into it. Let me, maybe start at a peck and then, grow into it.
Hold on. Ebony Smith, my name is Royale, not Russell. I don't know who Russell is, but my name is Royale. Go ahead, babe.
Oh, no. I mean, conversation and just don't force it.
Miranda Johnson, we love you too. Happy to share the realness. Somebody named Bean, somebody asked if they can, when your name comes up, I'm going to, there's Jasmine. I'm working on building my business and my husband is working on his as well, but my family feels I should slow down because my kids are small and just wait. Should I? So should she wait to build her business?
I don't know what kind of business it is. Does it take you away from the home or is it something you can start in the home? Give me a little bit more. If it's away from home, I would say just do a little at a time. I was there the whole time my kids were growing up. And that's why I'm a PA in my 40s because, I waited and I stayed home and I did everything that I needed to do to nurture them. But I can tell you with that came a lot of resentment because I wanted something for me. So I wish I could have just dabbled just a little bit while they were growing up, maybe take a project here or there, instead of waiting until they were fully grown to jump out there at this age. But it worked out for me.
Jasmine says she's a videographer, just so you had a piece
Oh,
of information. So she would be trying to travel all over the place.
I don't know if
How young are the
videographer
kids?
for weddings on the weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's shooting. So if it's a weekend, you know what? I would say do what you can on the weekends.
Do what you
Find
can with
somebody
what
to
time you
watch those
have.
kids. Right. Be there during the week. If they go to school, do whatever you can when they're not there. That's what I would say. I wouldn't wait. I would do my baby steps, my marketing, get my website going, do all the things that you could do at home. So when you can get a weekend to go, maybe do a wedding or bar mitzvah, whatever you're videotaping, you'd have at least all those things in place. Somebody say, you got a website? Yes. You got business cards? Yes. You got any marketing material? Yes. And not just wait until the last
Her kids
minute.
are 6, 3, and 2, just so you know.
Right.
Yeah,
so
that's
there's a
old
lot
enough.
of things that when they're napping, get all the stuff that you can get done at home. All your paperwork, your if you need your tax IDs, all of that, get that in order. So when you're ready to branch out on the weekend, or if you can get away, I don't know how long your jobs are for, you're ready. So yes, I think
What's up,
I
Val?
don't think you should wait. So my answer is I would not wait. I would do what I can in my spare time. So when they're older and in school, you can fly, as opposed to not doing anything and now trying to play catch up.
Is it hard to start a website? There's plenty of people, Vonda Scales, that can build your website. What's up, Trip?
I built my own on WordPress. It's pretty easy. It was not cute, but it had the information. It had a cart. I put my nail polish on there and you were able to order. So, until I got fancy, I got Mr. Julius Ross to do it. So you can find somebody. I had Julius take my WordPress, and then I went into another, took it to another step, which was great. But to start out for a year, I had WordPress and it did the job. I had my bio. I had the products. Like I said, I took my own pictures, uploaded my pictures, figured out how to put them in a cart, took the credit card. It was, so there's a lot of step-by-step different websites out there, not only WordPress. You just have to Google and look some up.
I'm going to get to two other things. Sherry Anderson said, how do you handle being in a relationship with someone for 5 years and they don't agree with being friends on Facebook with you? We're Facebook friends.
Yeah, I don't even look
Would
at
that be an
page.
issue for you if I wouldn't let you be my friend on Facebook?
Probably not.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point? What are you missing?
Like, half of my friends aren't friends with their husband on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't see what the big deal is.
And they don't care. Like, they never, and it's them not friending their husband. Even my sister. My sister and her husband are not friends on Facebook for the last 6-7 years.
Why do you feel the need to be friends with your spouse on her? You lay next to him, you see him every day. What's the point?
We just happen to be friends, but if I wasn't, I don't go on there enough. So people always say, you see what Royale posts? No, I don't, because I don't go on his page. I don't really care. So don't let that bother you.
Shout out to Detroit. We got a huge following in Detroit. Just so you know. All right, so Daniel Estrada said his wife is moving to Oklahoma. They have 2 kids, and but he has a real job where he currently lives. So how do you make that work? Daniel, wasn't that your question? I'm sure it was. I don't want to scroll back but that was the question. That's a long distance marriage. You have to make that work. If you have a real job.
We did that for a year.
We did it for 1 year.
Yeah. I mean, you just have to figure out how to get home. What we did was he got a job in Connecticut. We stayed here. He worked. He came home twice a month, and it worked. I don't know if we could have did it long term. We knew it would be a year or two, and we were okay with that. And it turned out to be a year, and it was fine. I even went there. The kids and I went, and they were younger too. They were like,
but I was coming home like
6th grade.
At least 2-3 times a month.
I think like twice.
At least twice.
Yeah, twice is 2 times is good.
Flying from New York back here to LA. That was a
Mhm.
crazy schedule. Do you remember that?
Yep, I do.
I would catch the last flight out on Friday
Friday.
night, get in late, come home, hang out with you on Saturday and the
Mhm.
kids on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, catch the last flight out
And go straight to
and
work.
go straight to work. So I catch the red eye and go straight to work when I landed in Connecticut. Stanford. Shout out to Chris, my man Trips.
Everybody, I mean, anything is doable.
Anything is
It's
doable
just
if the love is strong
how
enough,
long,
right?
you know, how long will it be? If it's going to be more than a year or two, then maybe everybody needs to relocate. But if it's for a quality of life and she wants to go somewhere where it's cheaper and more family, I get that too. So just make sure you get home at least twice a month, I would say. And as time, you know, after a year, reassess everything. And if you want to do it again, you know, for another year, keep doing it until it just becomes where somebody has to make a move. That's what I would do.
Oh, so Daniel, hold on. She said she's going for air traffic control schooling. He'll be home with the kids, homework, dinner, full mom and dad duty. So he had to give up his job to go with her. She's going to learn to be an air traffic control, I guess.
That's cool.
And he's going to take on the Mr. Mom duties.
You
And there's
did that
nothing
too.
wrong with that. Yeah, I did that.
You sure did.
When
You did it for a
April-
year too.
I did it for a year when April was working. I was the one, not that I wasn't still doing my entertainment stuff, but for the most part, I took up all of the responsibilities of the home. So there's nothing wrong with that. It really comes down to where's going to be the most stability. What's going to bring the stability to the home in terms of income and otherwise, and what do you call it? Quality of life, because that's super important. Like, wouldn't you agree that the quality of life is more important than all of those other things?
Yeah, I said that. Sure is.
You said that on this one or something.
I just said the quality of life.
Oh, big up to you.
Shut up, babe.
Why are you telling me to shut up?
Why are you giving
What's
me a
going-
big ups for saying something that came, you know, natural?
Because that's a good point you
It
made.
is a good point.
You feisty and
I'm
zesty.
zesty.
No, you
bro.
feisty and zesty.
You're a mess.
No, quality of life is
it's
important.
so important. Oh my!
Because you have to ask your
gosh.
guys, listen, are you living? Are you struggling? Are you surviving? Or are you prospering?
Mm.
Are you living? Like, some people just living, right? Some people are struggling, right? Some people are surviving.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to get to
I
that
think-
point where we have to get the people, like, as couples, as individuals, as a culture of people, we have to fight to get to the point in our lives where we are prospering, so that we can give ourselves more options. Yes, it's a process.
You know,
But
the
it's the
struggle
process
is
that's
real.
built.
So you may have to struggle for a little bit. We struggle.
Sure.
And then
But you want to have an
aware.
awareness of where you're trying to get to. We're trying to get to a place where we're prospering. You want to have options in your life.
Right.
And that's the fight. The fight is to get to a place in your life where you have options. So you can decide, oh, you know what? I want to take off for a week and go to the islands with my wife and my kids so we can enjoy a stronger quality of life. Like, that has to be the struggle. Like, all of this fighting and over stuff that don't really matter.
Right.
Take that energy and focus on building something that's going to give you more options. Stop wasting money. Stop wasting time. Focus. When you set, go ahead.
April said, "I'm not living. I'm surviving by myself with my what? With help.
With some help.
With some
Okay.
help.
Okay. So
It'll
even
get better,
listen.
but you gotta hang in there. The thing is,
Oh my
you can't
God.
throw in the towel. 'Cause
Oh
there
my
was
God.
some times I wanted to throw in the towel, finances, and it just over exhausted. And soon as I think like that, God will be like, "Okay, I'm gonna show you." Bing, and it's like, "Oh my God! If I would have given up, I wouldn't have got this blessing." And we live it every day. We get blessed, and it's like you have to believe. And I do get down, even though I got this great job and everything. You know, for me, I want everything to go right, and that's just not how the world is. There's always going to be a monkey wrench, and when the monkey wrench come, I get so like, why? And I fight through it, and at the end, it's like another blessing. You're like, oh my God! It's like he don't want you to give up. He wants to see how strong you are. So for me, I don't want to preach, but it's like right when I feel like giving up and tired. I don't want to get up 5 o'clock in the morning, but I love my job. It's like the harder I work, the more blessings I'm getting. And it's insane. Blessing after blessing after blessing with my children, with my career, and my marriage. And it's like, wow. And I always feel like, why me, God? All these people. I'm like, because you deserve it. That's why. And I stopped questioning. I think I said that maybe a month ago on one of the videos. I stopped questioning, maybe it's something I did when I was, across the little lady across the street or whatever. I am no longer questioning my blessings. I want them all. Thank you. I want them all. So hang in there and, just know you're not the only one. You have to fight hard for what you want. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Trinity, we love you back. Shout out to you and your husband.
I promise there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And Royale and I, we work hard. He got an old raggedy car. We in a house.
Whoa, ain't nobody tell you to tell him about my... See, there you go.
But you always tell people, he needs
I got
a
the
new
Suburban.
car.
The engine light on right now.
We got to pay for these kids to finish school, tuition be knocking at it be like, where's the tuition?
Let me tell you something. All right, let's just be real.
I can't wait for them to
let's just be real.
Okay, don't be
no. I'm just saying.
I don't know, but
if we could have a very nice life if we didn't make the sacrifices that we make for these kids. But it's an investment. Why you cut me off? You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Because you be telling them everything.
Why not?
I don't want to tell. I love y'all, but y'all don't need to know everything.
Well, we just gotta give it to them straight.
I know.
And the reality is that we make a sacrifice because we want our kids to have the best opportunity to go out here and make a difference in the world. That's the commitment that we made to them. And so that's what we fight for. So yes, my Suburban, that poor little truck, a 2004, 2005, got 200,000 miles on it.
Do.
But it's putting along. And the truth of the matter is, it's going to keep putting along.
Yeah, it's going.
All it needs to do is get me from point A to point B.
Yes.
And these kids, we got one in high school getting ready to graduate and go to college.
Hallelujah.
And the next one going to the 11th grade in the fall. And so he got 2.5 years. And after that,
it's all my money.
Done with it.
I'm done. Yeah. It is party time. We gonna travel. Oh, I can't wait. Ooh.
But that return on investment, when you give these kids the best education, and when they walk out them doors and they know they can stand on what they learn and the strength of what you put into them, you can't beat that.
Yeah. So back to April, the struggle is real. It's just me and Royale out here. We don't have no family. We have tons of friends.
We got some good friends though.
Royale's very picky on who the kids can stay with. So we are just like, we have been in the trenches since they were born by ourselves, and it hasn't been easy. When I say it has not been easy, I am not lying. Grandparents, elderly back in Jersey. I'm flying back and forth. One kid, he got one kid, taking care of this grandmother. I mean, it has been a lot of work. A lot of work. Where I look back and I'm like, I don't know how I made it. Because I'm tired. I was exhausted. But we did it and we're here. Still a little tired. But, I could see the work that we put in. I could see it. It's like the seeds we planted, the tree, they have sprouted, and it's almost like
it's gonna be it's magical. Like
insane.
It's like a cherry blossom when you ride through DC. You see them cherry blossoms.
Just little buds,
little buds,
white. The next week you come, it's like woo,
yeah,
beautiful. That's how life is. You gotta put in the work. There's no easy way. There's no magical way. And I look at these actors. Everybody's like, "Ooh, he's so lucky. He Richie on TV." When you know what they've gone through, they work. It don't matter if they sick, got cramps, got a headache, whatever. When they say light, camera, action, they have to do it. Not once. Y'all see it on TV. It look all perfect. It takes 20 to 25 takes to get one scene. They got to say it over and over. I swear to God. And I'm sitting there over and over. Almost perfect, say one thing wrong, gotta do it again, gotta do the second thing wrong 20 times. I'm telling you, like, the money they make is great, but the work they have,
people don't see that. All they see is the half-hour version.
That's all you see. Oh, that was a great show. Oh, they so lucky. Dwayne Johnson worked hard. I mean, I watched their ethic. So nobody got there just overnight. They put in the work to be where they are, and they are still working. It's a lot of work. So just because they're on TV and they're stars, they're working their ass off. I don't care what you are, garbage man, whatever, the whatever teacher, whatever. You have to put the work in. You know what I mean? You get paid for what you do. You're an actor, you gotta learn them lines. You're a garbage person, you gotta pick up the garbage on the right time, right place, whatever. You're a teacher, you know, gotta learn your lesson plan. It takes work to be the best. So work at your craft, nighttime, read, get your website, whatever. You gotta do the work and you will get there.
Antoinette, you know that's right. They see the glory, but don't know the story.
Oof.
They see the glory,
Boom.
but they don't
They
know
don't know
the
the
story.
story. I watch it. I'm like, it's hard being an actor. I'm gonna tell you that now. It is not easy. They love it. They love what they do, but the amount of, and they all say it, the rejections, the the auditions. It take them about 100 auditions to get to that one job. It's like rejection after rejection after rejection until they get there. So the ones that are there, praise them. There's a lot that quit before they even got there because the struggle is real. You get disappointed, you get, you're heartbroken, you just give up. And the ones that don't, but baby, they have worked to get there.
Yeah.
Nobody got there, just overnight. No, maybe one or two people, but the majority of the people have worked their tails off.
Reggie Brumfield, I see you, bro. Congratulations again on the marriage, Reggie. So listen, I can't remember the young lady that inboxed this question to us. She inboxed a question about this idea of your marriage partner or women eating something different from what they make for the rest of the family.
I do it all the time.
Like you make us what you make us, and then you decide you're going to eat something completely different. You don't do that all the time.
I know I make y'all different food. I eat
no, but that's different.
Yeah, that's why.
This woman has a husband who has a problem because she makes something for the family, and then she eats something completely different for
Well,
herself.
Is it her diet?
No, it's not even a diet. I don't think she does not have a dietary issue. It's just that whatever she makes for the family, she makes for the family, but she may not want that, so she makes something different for herself.
That's not a big issue. I don't
think it's an issue either. No. So I don't know. Some of these men be tripping.
Oh my God, like
what difference does it make? It's all food.
Yeah, my girlfriend doesn't eat meat. She make her family steak and lobster and all that, and she'll eat a spinach salad. Like that's not an issue. We got bigger fish to fry, so I hope that ain't an issue in the family. I can't even address that one.
Listen, some of these men out here, I don't know what is on their brain, but they focusing on all the wrong things.
Yeah, that is a small thing.
Just men, listen, men.
Shout out to. I don't even want to eat. I make a salad and be like, y'all had that. You're just not in the mood. After you cook it, sometimes you done taste test, enough that you already ate. You like, I'm good. I don't even want that no more. I'm gonna make something else. I'm not even gonna eat. How about that? But I do a lot of 2 meals because Royale eats different than the kids. So sometimes I'll, every now and then I'll bake them a chicken or something like that. He doesn't eat that. Then I make him something totally different. So I'll have 2 meals going at the same time. Like last week when I made the split pea soup, the kids don't eat that. Then what did I make the kids?
Turkey.
Oh,
made the turkey breast.
Yeah, I made the turkey breast and rice and something else for them and the biscuits. Yeah, so I'm always making 2 meals only because of him, but it's not a big deal.
Sean Johnson, what up? We love you back. Melissa, I see you. Congratulations again as well. What are you trying to see, baby?
She said April and her inside eye rolls.
Yeah, they can see you through that.
Yes, Wendy. You can see through these glasses?
They can see through these glasses. I see you. They see you and I see you. You're doing the most for no reason.
Because you a lot.
Of course I'm a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for admitting it.
I need my tea.
Oh, Melissa Hibbert Brumfield now. She's not Melissa Hibbert. She's Melissa Hibbert Brumfield. So remember, she said she loves the haircut.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree, Alex. Alexander. There's way more things to take issues with, but the reality is that when you're in a relationship with somebody you love and appreciate and you're trying to build something with, those things aren't even issues, really. They're things to have a conversation about. And that's the problem, is that so many people in these relationships and don't realize the real value is trying to get on the same page and build something with lightning speed that you both can enjoy longer. You spend so much time fighting and arguing over shit that don't matter. No, I don't want
Well,
to do that.
you know what? It's all a process because you don't know where you're going. Because we got married, we didn't know what we were doing.
But
ain't have
no,
a clue.
whoa.
We can say that now because we are on the right track. But Negro, we've been married for 17 years. It took a minute for us to
But
realize
we both knew what we wanted. We didn't get married knowing we wanted
That's
to
not what
not
I'm
be
saying.
together.
That's not what I'm saying. But when you get married and life has a way of throwing all those obstacles in your way, even though we know we want to get to old and gray and sitting on the porch together, all that other stuff, the kids and just life, it makes it hard to see that picture at the end of the tunnel. It was hard. But now, 17 years, we've been together. We've had so many ups and so many downs that we know we got the train per se back on track, and we understand how important it is to fight for that ending. But while you're in it in your 20s and your 30s, you don't know how important it is to work all that stuff out so you can get to the bigger thing, because everybody wants a quick fix. There's no quick fix. It's fucking work. And nobody wants to do the work. So you know what they do? They tap out. I want a divorce. I tap out. I want that grass is greener over there. I'm going to tap out. I'm going to do this over there because everybody wants something fast. It ain't fast. It is hard and long and painful. Not painful where you don't want to be with that person. Painful to listen, to communicate, to work it out, to try it this way, to try it that way. Try it all different ways until you figure out what it is to get you there. I ain't want to do it.
But you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
And nobody made me do it. It's just I know what's important. I love you, and I'm not going to leave you to be with this one. Oh, that look good over there. I ain't going to have no problems. I'm going to leave you, go over there, and it's going to be the same thing.
Listen, Connie Ford Washington said marriage is a process. Yes, it's a process, but it's also a journey. It really is a journey. It's a ride across the country in a jalopy or whatever car you got, and you got to figure out everything along the way. You might need an oil change along the way. You might need to check the tire pressure. You might need to,
right, Tiffany?
You might need to drop that transmission and change that transmission fluid, if you know what I mean.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's work.
It's
and
a journey,
people
though.
Tap out all the time because nobody wants to do the work, and I get it. I'm not faulting you.
But that's what we say.
All I'm saying is I understand. But if it's worth it, you need to stay in it and figure it out.
So Marilyn Bailey said, have to be, in all caps, willing.
Yep.
You have to be willing to do the work.
Yep.
But it also has to be what? Starts with a W. Worth your while.
Right.
And so you have to, as an individual, create an environment where your spouse feels like it's worth their while to stay in the challenge. Mm-hmm. April's always created an environment for me that I felt like it has been worth my while to fight to give her the best version of me that I could give.
That was very sweet.
Oh, you know what it is. You know I love you.
No, I do too.
Yeah, but again, the struggles have been there. But at the end of the day, I knew that I had a queen, a young lady beside me that was worth me figuring out whatever the challenge was at the time. Because there will be challenges.
It's challenges all the time. It's challenges last week, the week before last. It's like, it's never, whenever it is like this, it's going to be a hiccup. It's going to be something. It's going to be something with the car. It's going to be something with the kids. It's going to be a broken wrist. It's going to be a migraine headache. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. It's always something. Always something.
But to the extent that you have the right tools as a couple to be able to figure out the something and get back to your sense of normal or your sense of fun or your sense of play, put the play back in these relationships, right? Do the work, but don't lose your sense of play. Have fun, dance, sing, go out, go for a walk.
People are so stressed. They're living paycheck to paycheck, trying to make it. That's really hard, but you have to create your own world within whatever you're going through. Meaning you got to step outside of that. It's going to be there. So take a minute, step back, take the kids for a walk, step back, treat yourself and your spouse to an inexpensive breakfast. Like make your own world within. You know what I mean? It's a holiday and people going to Paris. You don't go to Paris. You go to a staycation. You go 5 miles, 5 towns away, find a cute little hotel and make an adventure for the children. Make sure it has an indoor pool. And, for the kids, it seems like this, it's a pool where somewhere different. You got to make these little moments count. Get on Groupon. Get on all of those. Amazon has one too. I forgot, Prime or whatever. Get on there and find discounts and do little things to make your life, because you need a quality of life. Do something different. Even if it's a regular weekend, take a Saturday, find an inexpensive hotel, like I said, that has a little jacuzzi and a spa. Y'all get your bathing suit, take the kids. The kids will think they went to Florida, girl. I'm telling you, it's not where they are, is that they're with you and they're out of their normal life. They're doing something different, but find it at a discount. Do something different. And I used to live on Groupon 5 years ago. My biggest thing, I got in so much trouble for Groupon because I would find the museums, or the science centers or whatever. I would get cheap tickets and take the kids all around, but I was spending too much, even though it was like $20 and da-da-da. He didn't like it, but I was like, it's a bargain.
It's not that I didn't like it. It's just that you got addicted to it.
I did, and I haven't been on in a long time, but it saved us. I found things in New York. If I was going to New York, I would find sightseeing little tickets in New York. If we was going to New Jersey, I would do it there. Long Beach, California here, we go to the aquarium. So I was always finding stuff for half the price. It's 4 of us. That's a lot of money. So, but I kept it interesting, but I kept on my job finding things to do with them. And that's what you have to do. You have to figure out what's in your city. You got to utilize everything, your library. You got to utilize your little town centers. You got to look in your directory or like Google your town and see what's going on, what's free, That's what I do. And I still do it. There's Eventbrite out here and different websites. And I try and stay up on what's going on so we can always have something to do, because I don't want to pay full price ever. So what can we do for, buy one, get one half off or something like that? And it works because we're always doing something.
Hey, Tiny Tennille, I don't know if you're just signing on, but we addressed your question that you sent about separate meals. So Alexander, I see you, bro. Thank you for your service. As someone who served in Desert Shield, Desert Storm, I certainly have a sensitivity to PTSD. I want to pray for you, ask you to go to the Veterans Association and get all of the support you can get there, and continue to work on your marriage and be patient. Ask your spouse to be patient, but make sure you're getting all the support you can get, any and everywhere you can get it. If I missed one of your questions, anybody on this thread, if we missed one of your questions, I always go back through and go through it and try to answer every question. So I apologize. We can't answer everybody's on this thread, but I absolutely will go back through and make sure we respond to all of them. And if you have a personal question, you can always, that is my penis. That you are
I thought it was.
That's not money.
Babe,
I'm just telling you.
I didn't know. Okay. You don't have to tell them I touched it.
I'm just letting you know. If you're interested, we can shut this thing down right now. Okay.
No.
All right. But if you guys have a personal question, you can inbox us and we will respond privately there. We are building some incredible things. I'm really excited. I'm sure April is excited as well. We shot the sizzle reel for a pilot that is coming together quite nicely. We want to ask you guys to continue to support us.
Yes.
Ask you to continue to share our videos with your friends. Ask them to join the conversation. But just as importantly, if somebody has a question, I want you all to feel free to be a resource to everybody else on this thread and support them and respond to their questions. What time is it? Do you have a time?
No, I broke my Apple Watch.
Oh, poor thing.
So I got to put it in the shop on Wednesday. So I don't. To answer your question, I don't. I can't live without a watch.
Trionica, I'm sorry you were feeling ignored, but again, if you look at the thread, we just can't respond to every question right here while it's going.
Did she just ask a question?
No, she asked a couple of. Good. That means it's 7:45.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so much, Farrah. That means it's 7:45 here. But Again, we love you all. We appreciate you all. We're growing something very important. We're working so hard on so many things, and April being employed now is really throwing a monkey wrench in the program, but we're going to continue to work as hard as we can because we're committed to growing this platform because we want to help other couples, other married people, other people that are dating, really figure this thing out. So I can't.
Stay encouraged.
Stay hopeful. Stay, listen, pray.
Prayerful. Yes.
Oh my God, we say at the same time. Because
the state of
miracles do happen when you least expect it. I promise you, some things will happen in your life. And I say this because I bear witness to it. I bear witness to it. Some things, God will deliver some things in a manner that you just will not expect.
Right.
Be careful out here. Take care of yourself.
Right.
I have a friend. I don't even know if I told you this, but I have a high school friend who just had a heart attack yesterday and passed away the day before yesterday. Yep. 46 years old.
Yeah. Stop stressing.
Stop stressing. Don't let that stress take y'all out. Them bills. Don't stress over them bills. Is just don't let a piece of paper.
Just call them up.
Don't let a piece of paper that's pink or red be the end of your life. Don't let that red mark on a piece of paper saying final notice or any of that shit let you get so worked up that you stress yourself out to the point where it becomes the end of your life and you rob your spouse and your family of the opportunity to continue living with you and enjoying the rest of their life with you.
Just call them up and talk to
Have
them.
a conversation.
Just talk to them. I talk to them all the time.
You got to call them.
Just call them.
Open your mail.
Want you to talk.
You have to
work it out.
You saying to yourself, oh, I don't have the money, so I'm not going to call. Don't do that.
Call them.
You don't know. And go down there. Talk to somebody in person.
We know.
We've done it before.
We do it.
We did it. We just recently did it.
We just did it. Like, you got to talk to them. We ain't rich.
They understand. They just put something on it. Have a conversation. If you don't know who you're going to get, go down there and they'll understand. Never know.
Right. Face to face is way better.
Listen, people at the gas company, people at the water company,
they
go through things too. So they understand.
Yes, they do.
They understand what it means to struggle.
Now we preach it. Seriously, go down there because we can tell you firsthand, no lie. Face to face.
My God, you just don't know.
You don't know. We ain't.
Face to face. Ask for the supervisor. Ask for the supervisor.
And just telling your story. But be honest, and whatever you commit to, make sure you do it. Your bill, $1,000, you only got $2. That's all I got. What we gonna do?
Right.
Trust me, they can see. All right, I'm gonna take this. When can you bring some more? In about another week, I'll bring another 2. Talk to them. That's it. We do. I'm telling you. Between the lines, yes. It's a lot to run a household. And sometimes I don't have it all. So this is what I got. This is what I'm willing to give you. And
that's right. I can't give you what I got. I ain't got
it.
I can't give you what I ain't got. But what I can do is be honest with myself and be responsible. So when I have it,
go to them before they come to you. Because when they come and they start flipping and turning shit off.
Here's the thing.
Then you need it all to get it back on. Listen, but if you keep them just until, I'm not saying do that for the rest of your life, until you can get back on track, just communicate. I'm telling you, it works.
It's going to cost you twice as much, maybe 3 times as much to get something turned back on than it will for you to have a conversation before it get turned off.
Right. And now you got to go to people because you don't have it. First of all, if you did, you wouldn't be getting it cut off. And if you get cut off, you need the whole thing in full to turn it back on.
Exactly.
So go to them before that happened and put something on it.
Be responsible.
Be responsible. Don't ignore that 800 call. Stop ignoring it. I know. That 800 ain't cute. Decline.
No, pick it up.
Hello? How can I help you?
Yes, this is Royale Watkins. Yes. How much? No, I don't have that. No, I ain't got that. But let me tell you what I do have. Okay?
No, I ain't got that.
Good morning, 8 o'clock in the damn morning.
Whatever. I just started a new job. They don't know.
I've been laid off for 8 months and I want to get this right. Can you please work with me?
That's it.
Can you be a blessing in my life?
Farrah is like click.
It's so real.
Because it's real. And people don't want to talk about it, but y'all better go talk to these people.
And stop letting that mail stack up. Stop letting the mail. Let me tell you something. We let the mail stack up one time so high, and then April went through it. It was 3 checks in the damn mail, stacked up mail.
That we missed because
We had money. Listen, we had money in the damn mail that could have paid the bills we was ignoring.
Right.
Open your mail. Be
mail.
responsible. Be just as excited about opening the mail as you were when you got the house, when you got the car, when you got the gas turned on, when you got that
shit at the
when
mall,
you bought all that stuff
on
at
your
the
Macy
mall,
card and
when
your
you got the
card
washer and the
Visa
dryer.
card, and now Christmas over and you broke.
Be
Open
just
the
as
mail.
excited
Now
about
everybody waiting
opening
for
the
their
mail.
income tax. Pay.
It's just information.
Just talk. Just
It's
talk to
information
the
and a conversation.
I hear you, Farrah. I'm with you. But-
All right.
Okay.
And on that note,
yeah, I gotta go.
we gotta go.
I gotta go to sleep.
I gotta go to bed with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm going out of town and you going out of town. Okay. We love y'all. That's the end of this. Hey, relationships, love, and laughter is the realest couple on the internet.
I want to say,
April want them hearts. Y'all give it up to April.
So sweet.
You shining too. Heartbeat.
Hey,
It make me feel so weak.
How come we don't have that playing? When
Heartbeat.
you're lying next to me.
Go ahead.
I know it. Tanya
You know the
Gardner.
words?
No, I don't know it.
Oh, why are you singing a song you don't know that?
I know the music. Da, 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 da.
I think we're almost at 56,000 likes on the fan page too. I think we need like 70 more likes to the fan page. So y'all tell y'all folks to follow us on the After I Do page. Y'all can follow
Love you,
April on Instagram at I Am Wife.
I am
And you can follow the
wife.
at After I Do TV on Instagram.
Y'all like
for
my
our
little
page.
necklace?
Go ahead.
And inside, I
Let me give
carry
you that real
a
quick
stone.
and then we gotta go.
So this one is to ward off negativity and create positivity. So I put it in here. My girlfriend Grace makes these, and she
Okay, you're
was
giving up too
so
much
nice.
information.
No, she's selling them. I have to.
She is
I have
selling
to
them
get
now?
the yeah. She was always selling
Okay,
them.
they're not cheap though.
They're not cheap.
Let's just be real. That's okay.
She gave me one as a gift, and I cherish it. And so she made it into a sack because it sits right in the crest of your by your heart and in your bosom, and it just sits there all day.
Whoa,
And it's
what
a
you doing?
beautiful, beautiful chain.
It is very nice.
Once I get all the information, I'll put the link up, and maybe.
Did we get a commission?
No,
Okay.
but every day I change the stone to something different, whatever I'm feeling.
April Isaac's asking, is it opal?
No, it's not opal. I don't know what it is.
Oh boy.
I don't know the name of it.
All right, now we really gotta go because I got a phone call or two to make. I got more business to do. But give me a kiss, love. Mwah. All right, we love y'all. Give them a kiss too.
Mwah.
Give
Y'all
them a
won't
kiss.
see me for a while
Mwah.
unless I'll go live by myself
You might be
if
able
y'all
to do
want
that.
me to, and then he can go live by himself. But we gonna
April
be,
is traveling. I'm traveling, so
Yeah,
we're gonna be
I'm
working
going
apart a
away.
little bit. But we'll still go live apart, and we'll still be here for you guys.
Yeah.
All right, we
Okay.
gotta go. Say bye.
Mwah. Bye.
Bye.